Magandang hapon sa ating mga ALS learners, mga tagapakinig at nanonood sa ating Facebook Live ngayon at sa ating ALS Life Skills for Self-Directed Learning. Hatid sa inyo ng ating Department of Education and this station. Ang inyong lingkod, EPSA ng Bacolod, Ginoong Mark Philip A. Claridad. Sa ALS, may pag-asa. At ngayong hapon, tatalakayin natin ang Module 5, Activities 1 to 3. Pero bago yan, balik muna tayo sa ating Module 4, Session 2, 5 to 7. Okay, mag-review muna tayo ng ating informational interview. Kaya, kamusta na kayo dyan? Nakapag-snacks na ba tayo? And kailangan condition tayo sa ating Module 5. So, bago yan, buksan nyo muna sa Module 4. Okay. Nakapag-conduct na ba tayo ng last week nating informational interview? Okay, so balik muna tayo. What is informational interview? Sa mga bago pa lang nakabukas ng Module 4, okay, a meeting in which a job seeker asks for advice rather than employment. So, differ from a job interview because it is the job seeker who mostly asks the questions and try to talk to actual people doing the work you think you would love to do. There may or may not be employment opportunities available, and it can be used to gather information about the industry, career path, workplace culture. So, meron pong parang naghahanap pa ng trabaho and then leads to expand their professional network. At isa pa, it is also a chance to get advice on your career from someone. Okay, so ikaw po ay isang job seeker at nagde-decide ka po ng isang career or isang posisyon sa isang company na nag-fit po sa iyong gusto. Ayan, sa iyong skills. Kaya po kailangan po natin ng informational interview para maging confident ka naman sa iyong pag-apply ng trabaho. Kaya po, hindi po ikaw ang ini-interview, kundi ikaw nag-i-interview sa iyong interviewee. Okay, so, how can I get an informational interview? Paano ka makakuha ng informational interview? Una, informational interview are initiated by a job seeker. Ikaw po yun. Ikaw mag-i-initiate nito. Pagkatapos, you can do an informational interview at a workplace. So, maghanap ka ng isang workplace na kung saan or company or isang employer na kung saan doon ka mag-observe at mag-interview ng mga iba't ibang taong gusto mong interviewin. So, you can get the names of people from workmates, classmates, teachers, friends, and project staff. At doon makakakuha ka po ng information na kung saan ka magsimula ng iyong informational interview. And the job seeker set up the appointment with a relevant person in advance. Expect that you will be meeting someone for the first time. So, ito pong review natin sa informational interview last time na ating pinag-usapan last week. So, ngayong week ay review lang po ito. And what you will learn in informational interview, so you will learn about your employer. You will learn about the individual career. You will learn about the skills and qualities they look for. And you will learn about the entry-level jobs. And ideally, you get ideas about which types of career you benefit or would benefit from your skills and if any opportunities may be available. So, maganda po siyang stepping stone kasi nagbibigay ng confidence. Ikalawa, nagbibigay ng eye-opener sa iyo at the same time ng idea of career path. Yung tinatawag nating iba't ibang posisyon, mapag-aralan mo rin. At yung mga personalities ng taong iyong pagtanungan. So, sa pagsulat ng informational interview, make a list of people and companies sa ngayon. Kung hindi ka pa nakapag-conduct nito, so humanap ka ng mga tao na pwede mong puntahan, mga informational na makapagkanda ka ng informational interview. So, pwede mo nang ilista. Pero, mas maigi kung meron kang employer, so doon sa employer mo, ay pwede mo na siyang ikanda. Katulad ng isang kasambahay, may employer siya, hindi niya na kailangan maglista ng mga tao, sa loob na mismo ay pwede niya nang i-conduct as informational interview. Katulad din ng NBDJ, pwede rin sa MBDJ, sa loob, ang ating mga PDLs professional, mga ALS learners PDL, please go to your PDLs professional na makasama ninyo at pwede nyong gawing i-conduct ang informational interview kasi sila ay nakaabot na rin ng iba't ibang posisyon at ang IWD, yung mga IWD personnel na mga pulis, pwede nyo rin silang tanungin ng kanilang informational interview or yung mga kasama nyo na lang yan. Kasi hindi sila nahiyang mag-share ng kanilang buhay. So, pwede nyo rin tanungin. Mga limited questions lang naman, paano nila na-acquire ang kanilang trabaho. At the same time, makapagbigay confidence sa'yo. And balang araw, magiging confident ka rin sa pagsagot ng mga tanong. So, masimple lang naman ang mga tanong na sa Activity 4.8, yung mga sample questions for job seeker to ask. Number 1 is, what kind of work do you do? Number 2 is, how did you get into this line of work? What do you like the most about it? What is difficult about your work? What types of jobs would someone do in the first 1 to 2 years of this career? How can someone prepare to join this field of work? And do you know of work opportunities, place I should look into, or people I should talk to? So, mga tanong na ito, hindi mo kailangan itong i-memorize. Isulat sa papel, or if you know how to computerize all of this, at gumawa ka ng letter of permission na address sa taong pwede mong tanungin, ay pwede mo ring i-group chat yung question at pagkatapos sasagutin kanya through call, pwede rin. Or ginawa ng kasambahay, in-record ng kanyang employer ang kanyang mga sagot. At ahead po yung pagbigay ng tanong. So 1 week before, para mapag-isipan at mapag-aralan din ng ating mga person or interviewee. So sila po ang magsasagot, kaya bigyan natin sila ng time sa pagsasagot or i-record nila yung mga sagot. Ang maganda lang sa banding ng ating mga teachers kasi meron silang group chat. Ayan, ganun din sa mga learners, may group chat din sila sa mga kasama nila. So, how to conduct yourself during an informational interview? So, before, meron tayong appointment. Okay, prepare questions, bring a copy of your biodata with you, and dress appropriately. So, during naman ng interview, kailangan be on time, greet the interviewer properly, shake hands, don't forget, show interest, reference your network, explain that you are there to learn and gather information. And don't forget to describe yourself in a little bit. Ganun lang po. So, you have any goals of interest that may be helpful for them to know. So, kailangan tayong maging speak slowly and clearly. Be respectful. Don't forget, kailangan be respectful. Be a good listener. Ayun lang. You should take notes. Okay. Papel at ballpen or lapis, kailangan may magja-jot down notes tayo. So, you should take notes. And then, stay calm, relax. Don't be felt nervous. And then, identify next steps. Okay? For how you will use the information gained and how it will support your job search process. So, plan to take at least 20 minutes. Okay. So, remember that their time is valuable. Kailangan po natin mag-set ng time. Kasi, syempre, meron pa silang mga trabaho. Ikaw naman ay nagsiset lang ng appointment. Shake the interviewer's hand at the end and thank him. So magpapasalamat tayo kasi naglaan sila ng oras para sa atin. Ang maganda lang, pag gine-record niya at binigay sa'yo, most of the time, don't forget to text, thank you, and don't forget to text that this is the full gratitude for the person who made their time precious para sa iyo. So after the interview, don't forget to say thank you, letter, or post an email, or kung di ka marunong mag-email, just call him through phone. Mga maraming pamamaraan para magpapasalamat tayo. So, ang pag-apply natin dito, so, meron tayong mga technologies ngayon, so, pwede nating gamitin ito. So, don't forget, nasa page 34 to 36 po ng Module 4, may Activity 4.10, Informational Interview Form. Mayroon po tayong 16 question po dyan na pwedeng sagutin ng ating mga interviewee. So, bilang interviewer po tayo, let's use our time wisely so that meron po silang time sa pagsasagot at meron po silang time sa pagre-record nito. At maging masayahin po ang result kasi ikaw po ay nagbigay ng time para sa kanila. So, pag-reflect natin, what was it like approaching the employer to obtain the informational interview? What are some highlights that you learned? How did this person get started in his or her career? Okay, what do they value in an employee? Based on what you learned, are you interested in this type of career? Bakit? And why not? So, ganun lang. Keep in mind, you may not be qualified for the job you want. Okay, kahit hindi mo gusto yung trabaho na yan, pero ginawa mo ang informational interview, meron ka pa rin matutunan. So, taking your first job will help you get to the job you want. Ayan. Minsan nga parang nagkakataon lang, pero yun pala may mga vacant position. So, baka isa ka pa sa makukuha doon. So, just be alarmed lang ng mga opportunities na dadating sa iyong buhay pag-conduct mo ng informational interview. Dito marami kang matutunan. So, in our page 38, so use a separate sheet sa pagsusulat ng inyong written assignment sa Activity 4. Above or write any thoughts or ideas na that come to mind on looking for a job opportunities. So, gawa ka ng essay writing. Ayan. So, Activity 5, meron tayong introductory activity. So, nagre-reflect in prior experiences in knowledge regarding appropriate workplace behaviors and attitude. So, our intention is finding a job. So, work very hard and learn about finding employment information. So, andyan po ang biodata and application letter and processes and tips during a job interview and follow-up. So, we have share and reflections, no? So, experiences about the last lesson. So, what did you enjoy learning? So, don't forget, mga previous lessons natin, what do you still need to improve on? So, meron tayong tinatawag na evaluation. Ano pang dapat natin i-improve at dapat nating i-enjoy sa learning natin? So, don't forget to answer this. And sa ating page 40 to 41, meron po tayong mga think about this, the previous work you have done. Okay, so meron tayong including long or short-term jobs. So, meron tayong 5 questions. What was the working setting? Yung office, shop, construction site, or restaurant? Did you need to follow any rules or regulation? Nag-dress or work hours ka ba? What happened if you were not able to follow the rules? So, ano po yung mga feedbacks na how well you were doing your job? And on what you need to do better? Did you behave the same way at work, at home? Why or why not? What were some of the differences? So, think about this. Gather ka ulit sa iyong mga family and friends and then start discussion about this and chat or pwedeng mag-group chat kayo sa Facebook. So, what was the work settings, no, hanggang ika-5 questions. So, ito po ang mga group activities na pwede nating i-group chat. So, don't forget the scenario. Yung scenario po ng scenario A at scenario B, merong mga questions po sa reflection na dapat nating sagutin. Ang ganda ng scenario A, nasa activity 6 po ito. So, ang scenario A, it's tungkol sa kabuhay ni Grace. It's all about tardiness or work not on time. So, ano kaya ang kahinatnan pag nagtatrabaho ka na hindi ka on time? Ayan. So, may mga question po na reflection dyan na pwedeng sagutin tungkol sa buhay ni Grace that she is not working on time. Ikalawa, yung scenario B na buhay ni Mario that he fights back sa kanyang supervisor. Ano kayang resulta pag nagpa-fight back ka or hindi ka nagre-respeto sa iyong supervisors? So, ano po yung no stress tolerance, no, sa trabaho. So, ano po yung mga reflection na pwede nating isagot? So, meron tayong 5 questions na pwede nating sagutin in our self-directed module. So, dito po sa ating page 47 to 48, module 4. So, meron tayong 1 to 13, 4.12, appropriate workplace behaviors and attitude. So, don't forget to dress neatly and appropriately for the work. be on time, ulitin ko ulit, no? Bakit being a punctual is the best, no? Kasi magagawa mo lahat pag maaga ka pang dumating. Hindi ka nagka-cram, hindi ka makakaramdam ng kaba kasi you are on time. At walang panic pag on time. Manage time well kasi be productive of your time. Speak to your co-workers in a positive and respectful manner. Speak to supervisors in a positive and productive manner. Be open to feedback and ask for it. Be honest. Keep discussion and their interaction related to work. Stay positive and be respectful of others and your environment. Be a team player and respect the rules of others. Believe in yourself and what you do. Okay? So we have work habits inventory. So don't forget to check saan kaya ang mga work habits inventory natin dito. Courteous ka ba? Cooperative ka ba? Meron ka bang initiative? Anong mga qualities na pwede mong i-check para makita mo na you are courteous? So meron dyan courtesy. Okay? Meron dyan isa pa, attitude towards constructive criticism. Yung number 5, supervision, accuracy of work, work accomplished, time usage, adaptability, personal appearance, ang yung attendance, at yung the last is punctuality. So meron kang i-check to read the description given for each and qualities listed below. Place a check the mark and box next to the statement which most accurately describe you. Ayan. It describe your personality. It describe the way you are. Okay, so be honest to your answer. And you have 2 columns. Your work habits you already have and your work habits you already work more on. So you can answer this page 50. And don't forget our activity 7. Let's appreciate the importance of task planning and managing time. Identify strategies to better manage time. Reflect on their time management skills. So, our time management is very important. Use your time wisely. And para hindi po ma-exhaust, hindi ka po mapagod, yung bad time management usually result in an exhaustion or nakakapagod po pag palagi kang huli sa iyong trabaho. So, we have activity 7, meron tayong task. So, A to letter E, doing housework. Example lang po, learn new skills, getting to school or work, or an appointment on time. So, updating biodata. Kailangan po natin mag-looking for job opportunities and apply. So, meron po tayong task dyan, not done because, okay, nagawa mo ba ito? Pag hindi, so ano kaya ang dahilan? So, pwede nyo dang isulat sa ikalawang column. So, what are the ways that we can manage our time better? So, disiplina lang po ang kailangan. How to balance time for work and family? Siyempre, punctualities. And pick one task or goal and write down some ideas about how to get this done well and on time. Don't worry if you still cannot think of many ideas. You will get a chance to come back and revise your input. So don't forget the task goal in activity 7, and you have the tips and definition of time management in page 55, and don't forget the learner's reflections you have in page 58 to 59. Ito po ay mga hindi ito test, ito po ay isang paraan upang malaman mo ang iyong kaalaman, kasanayan, kakayahan tungkol sa paksang iyong binasa. So, at iyong natutunan. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, knowledge, skills, abilities, kaalaman, kasanayan, at kakayahan with I don't have any experience doing this. And until you reach the I have a lot of experience doing this. So, isa lang po sa 4 na choices. So, we have module test ng ating module 4. I don't forget, meron tayong end of module assessment. Ayan. So, 1 to 10 po yon at naka-English or Filipino version po siya. So, hindi ka po malilito sa mga version natin. Kung hindi ka hiyang sa English, meron tayong Tagalog version. So, let's go now to module 5, safety and health at work. So, meron po tayo at the end of the module, nagdi-describe po ito ng importance of good personal care and healthy habits at work, do proper hand washing techniques, Identify unsafe situation that could harm people. While on the job, identify ways to prevent accident and getting sick at work. And respond appropriately if there is a safety hazard, an accident, and an emergency at work. So, meron po tayong session 1 and session 2. So, sa session 1, meron pong activity 1 to 5 na umabot po ng 90 minutes at session 6 to 8, umabot po ng 30 minutes, total po ng 7 hours to 20 minutes. So, we have assignments from 5.1 to 5.8 from session 1 to session 2. Huwag kalimutang sagutin ang ating good health habits, healthy hygiene and sanitation practices, proper way of washing hands, hazard in the workplace, find the hazard, writing space, work exposure natin sa observing safety in the workplace, controlling hazard, finding solutions of hazard, and writing space. So we have session 1, good health and safety practices. Sa ating key topics of learning points, so we have healthy habits, hygiene and sanitation at work, hazard in the workplace, and ways to make work safer. Kaya nga po, importante ang pag-washing your hands before eating, before preparing food, after using the bathroom, before, after entreating wounds, after touching a sick person, after handling garbage, after blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing, before breastfeeding. Nako, importante po ito, no? So, preventing germs, contaminated kitchen surface, yung dust, insects, rodents, and pets, dirty hands and dish clothes, raw foods. So, mga prevention techniques natin, ensure surfaces are kept clean. Keep refuse containers clean and away from food being prepared. Keep surfaces clean, talagang malinis po dapat. Keep them away from food. Yung mga insects, rodents, and pets, no? So, we have dirty hands and dish clothes, wash regularly. Importante po ang pag-wash ng ating mga kamay. So, raw foods. So, we have keep food separate to prevent cross-contamination. Carefully wash preparation surfaces and utensils between uses for different foods. Take particular care with surfaces and utensils used to prepare meat and poultry to prevent potential spread at salmonella. Yung mga avoid po tayo ng mga bacteria. So, meron po tayong activity 5.1, yung good habits. So, don't forget to check if it is always, sometimes, and never. Meron po tayong mga habits dyan. I get enough rest. Okay, I try to eat nutritious foods. Hanggang po, I am optimistic about the future. So, ito po ang mga habits na palagi nating ginagawa sa bahay. So, palagi ba? O minsan? O hindi? Ayan. So, paki-check lang po ng mga habits natin na palagi nating itong ginagawa o minsan o hindi talaga ginagawa. So, our good health is there are health habits that you already practice. And there are those that you need to be better. So, healthy behavior is a broad topic. So, one we could spend and whole course exploring. There may be additional opportunities to participate in more health-related learning activities in your community. So, sa 5.1 activity, meron po tayong mga good health habits. Create a song or a poem. Don't forget about 3 of the health habits mentioned in the table. So, create a song or a poem. Marunong ka bang gumawa ng song or a poem? Or 3 of the health habits mentioned in the table. So, which healthy habits is missing in this list? So, ang ganda, no? So, kailangan mo po ng sharing is caring. So, encourage your family and friends to help you and encourage you to do this in activity 5.1. So, ang ganda po, no? So, nakaka-challenge. So, activity 2, healthy hygiene and sanitation practice. So, meron po tayong page 12 to 16. Healthy hygiene and sanitation practices, germs be gone. So, how to? So, when do we wash your hands? What is the proper way to wash your hands? Top 10 of personal hygiene practices for everyone. So, let's apply. Let's proceed to page 14 to 15. Our healthy hygiene and sanitation practices continued. So, basahin nyo po ito, ang washing and cooking food, washing dishes and storing food, keeping your work area clean, and then page 15 to 16, the sources of microbes and prevention techniques, and healthy hygiene and sanitation, water and waste. So how do we prevent the spread of germs? So hygiene in toilets. Keep wells and public water places clean. Toilets should be at least 20 meters or more away from the water source. So basahin nyo po ito. And disinfecting water. So kailangan i-boil yung water for at least 1 minute, 3 minutes in mountainous regions and store in a clean containers. Use chlorine to disinfect water. Follow the instructions on the bottle. So think about it. So let's gather our family and friends about this topic. So don't forget the proper washing of our hands. How to wash your hands properly? So we have 1 to 6 steps. So with your hands, liquid soap, lather and scrub, rinse 10 seconds, dry your hands, turn off the tap. So don't forget to visit our ALS CLC in our ALS Bacolod implementers, District 1 to District 7. In ALS, may pag-asa! Magandang hapon sa lahat.
Han, doon naman tayo sa mga damit.
Ma'am, sir, alam ko po na miss yung isa't isa dahil nagka-lockdown. Pero, wag po munang mag-holding hands o akbayan. Social distancing po muna lalo't nasa public